I see no future, land of the trail. But how can I die if I never live?
My name is Matt Thornton. I'm a detective of the police department in the Chicagoland area. I run an outreach program in Zion. We're bringing a number of kids in here to have a real conversation, sometimes maybe a painful conversation. I'm a little nervous. I know some of these kids don't like police. I know the backgrounds they come from. And we don't want fluff. We want honest answers so we can have a true dialogue. The Lord saved me in 2013, and He showed me after a long career of disliking being a cop, battling depression, He showed me how to flip that 180 degrees and how to use my badge for eternal cause. Let's roll. You ready to get beat in pig?
I don't get beat.
Ready to get beat in pig by pig? Ah, I got fouled. Kiwan's story. I met Kiwan about, I'd say, a year and a half ago. I know that Kiwan has a huge issue with being hurt by the police in the past. I know that he doesn't like police. He's made that very clear to me. So what do you think? What do you think about the cops? And be honest.
I hated them.
You hated them?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because like when I was like probably 6, 7, like an officer had came behind the school and came in the building and he handcuffed me and took out his little stick and he started beating on me.
I remember that time that I really first conversated with you. And I knew that something was bothering you on the inside, and you weren't really friendly at all to me. And I remember asking you something about police. And then you told me that they hurt you. And the second you told me, it was like a facade broke in you, because you it was like immediate. One tear went down your face, and I could tell that this was just such a terrible pain for you. And I don't think you knew this, but I wanted to cry right there with you. Like no young man should have to endure that, right? Like if something bad like that happens to you, it stays with you, right? And that just shows, because this is a decade later and it's still with you, right? That broke my heart. And I think that moment, after I hit this shot real quick, oh my gosh, you got me down PI already. I really do think that that moment did a lot of stuff for me and you, for me understanding. Like our job is to make people feel loved and safe, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
And when I see that you have this anger built up inside of you because of somebody with a badge, it makes me mad.
What do protect and serve mean to like police officers? Like what do it mean to you?
The idea behind it is oftentimes blurred per each individual officer, which is sad. When you serve somebody, you take care of them, you look out for them, and they should be happy to see you, right?
Right.
That's the meaning behind it, but it's been skewed so bad. I don't know where that skew took place, but I guess it lies in each individual officer.
Right.
I'm a part of the community. Like I'm just Matt. I will get close to you. If you're gonna try to hurt me, you're gonna have to overcome my love to even dislike me, you know?
Right.
Hey, hopefully by all of this, we can start a revolution, right?
Right.
I want all cops. I want like every cop to like, let's hang out, let's talk about us, and let's just be together, you know?
Right.
That's the true meaning of protect and serve. But yeah, that's gone awry somewhere along the way. Kiwan's story is one of the most unlikely. I know that his mother was just incarcerated. I know that he was upset with me during the incident with his mother, and that's going to be something I'm a little nervous to ask him about. See, were you, the whole situation where your mom had to go away for a little bit, were you mad at me at all for that? Were you guys mad, upset with me?
Personally, I was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never really talked about it. That broke my heart. I hated every second of that. And I remember when she called me, and I felt so helpless. like I couldn't speak up because it wasn't a case that I could really do anything with, because it's just against the rules. I can't just butt my nose into something, you know what I mean? So I felt so helpless, man. And if you understood the amount of tears that I've cried over you guys, and what you've had to go through. Well, we see a light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Right.
Yeah, so please forgive me, but for not being able to do, I really couldn't. Because you know I've been over backwards. I would take a bullet for all of you guys. But I just want to ask you to consider forgiving, and because I really, if there was something I could have done, I would have. I just was so helpless.
Like when they tried to tell my mom, like me and my sister, like we started noticing like how she didn't come, like how she didn't be close by us, like how she used. So every time we walk up to her, she like back and we could like see the tears in her eye. Mm-hmm. So every time we got closer and closer, she back up. So she had told me like what was going on. Then when she said like she was going away, like I just froze. Mm-hmm. Like I couldn't see nothing but like madness in me. Mm-hmm. Like I started crying. I started crying.
And I could tell that you would want me to do something.
Right. I'm like, calm at me.
I remember that, and I remember talking. She had called me too, and I just like Carice, you gotta. I can't do nothing. Like I can't. There's nobody I could talk to. Once it was in there, once it was a done deal, and that's why I'm glad that we're talking about this now, because I knew we hadn't really discussed a lot of it. I just promised I was going to take care of you guys when she was gone. And I hope I've done okay. I've done okay?
You done all right.
All right, there you go. So what do you think about the message we give here at MFB?
The message y'all be like telling us, it would have me start thinking like dang, he's right, and we could get past this. We don't gotta like keep all the anger inside us. Mm-hmm. Like when you tell us like we could open our heart to God. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't believe in God at first. Like everything like people said about God, I did not believe it. But one day my mom had took me to church, and I was saying like how they like really believe in God. Mm-hmm. So one day I just came here and I heard you say something about God. I'm like, this man is like speaking like a preacher.
I'm no preacher.
Like he like speaking like, I'm like, then I start like listening more and more what you be saying, and like and you right, like he like forgive us for like what we did.
One of the challenges that Kiwana's had recently is when his brother was shot. I know the street beef involved him. That they were actually looking for him when they ran across his little brother. I know he's got some guilt feelings. I know he's got some uncharted feelings that he's trying to deal with right now. I'd like to see what his real feelings are and how he's going to feel towards talking about it with the police. I remember the night they shot your brother. And I remember thinking to myself, like, okay, let me calm Kiwana down, because I know Kiwana's not a chump. And Kiwana, I know how much you love your brother. And I prayed and prayed and prayed, man. I didn't only just pray for your brother to pull through, which he was a miracle in and of itself, but I prayed like so hard for you to let us do it. And you see, because if you would have done something that like what you wanted to do, and I understand, I understood how mad you were, but if you would have done that, think how bad it would be. But we're at a good place, right?
Right.
Yep, we got all that. We're handling that, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Your turn. What do you think the purpose of cops is supposed to be? Or what do you think they are?
Like, they're supposed to be like protect and serve kind of people, but it like to me, like I don't see them like that. Like I see them like they bring violence to us. So that's why I didn't trust him.
I understand. I think my key it's actually created a goal in my life that I want to join forces with you. You know what I mean? Like join arms together. Let's make it better. Like let's make people understand that the cops, number one, don't have to be like that. We can live cohesively and arm in arm with the citizens. There you go. You're coming back down to earth. What is some of the dumbest thing you've seen cops do? Like that really got to you? Besides the one you talked about. You said they hurt you when you were younger. What else have you seen?
Man, how can I explain it? Like handcuff somebody, then like they didn't have nothing but put it on them. Mm-hmm. Like I seen most of the police do that.
It's sad, but if you can like try to bear with me with that mind frame, and just remember that that's the exception. And that if I seen that happen, I'll be the first one to snitch. I already told you, I don't mind snitching. If somebody's doing something wrong, I'll snitch. But those cops need to be, the ones that are bad, they make us all look bad. But there are good ones, and we do for the most part, we would sacrifice our life for you. But just don't judge everybody by that dirty stuff. And like I said, that it's hard to get over. But that's the one that makes us mad. Just know that when you see that stuff, there's a gang of cops that see it too and that are just as mad as you because they make us look bad. Oh my gosh, do or die. Last shot. 5-0. Oh my gosh, I got fouled. Appreciate you, man. Ready to roll? Love you, man.
Love you too.
Let's go.
Block from the shoulders. I see no future. Landed the trail. But how can I die if I never live?